Good morning, Nuggets. It's your favorite TT from Divine Me 1111 Spiritual Guidance, and I hope you're doing well. We are going to get into the general energies for the collective for today. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. All right. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I appreciate it. It helps the channel so much. It helps the message get out to more people. It helps us to grow, and it makes me feel good. So please do so. If you need to book a personal, the information is provided along with links to my other platforms for additional content and other services that I provide. So by all means, contact your TT. All right? All righty. So let's see here. Let me light this really quick. We have 2 channel songs for today. And one of them, I've been getting this for a couple of days now. So this may actually be something that some of you are doing, some of you are experiencing. The first channel song we have is SpottieOttieDopaliscious by OutKast, and the other one is Ascension by Maxwell. And as far as the songs go, what I am getting is the literal translation of, being an outcast, being someone that, is on the outs, but it's very much, you, because you are doing your own thing, you are your own person. And in some instances, no matter what it is that we're doing, some of us are individuals, outcasts or what have you, in some sense, in some circle. So take that how it applies for you. But also with this Ascension by Maxwell, some of you are going through an ascension. Some of us are, getting deeper insights to things, understanding things, healing things, releasing. And in doing so, and doing the not so nice part of ascension, which is allowing your entire thought process to be changed, releasing and letting go of old habits, old thoughts, old, patterns of doing things, that is raising us to a higher level of understanding, a higher level of love, a higher level of how we present ourselves out into the world. So that is what I am getting from those 2 channeled songs for us. So whatever it is that you have going on right now, Nuggets, embrace it. Be in the very essence of the moment of it. Engage your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What, if it's something that you're eating, what does it taste like? What's the sensation that it's giving you? How does it feel to your skin? And then how does it feel to you emotionally? What are you thinking about this? Being completely and fully present in the moment is part of an ascension process. It's been part of my process, my way of thinking, changing how I see things, opening myself up to seeing things from another person's perspective has really been a big thing for me right now. Instead of, just seeing things how I see them, and taking in accountability, my feelings. Also taking in the accountability, taking into consideration how my actions will be perceived by someone, but truly being empathetic in, feeling that, but also recognizing that in seeing those things, once you address them and have the conversation, or if it's something that, is reoccurring, determining, how I will continue to show up, how I will continue to be there for not just the person or the situation, but how I show up for myself. Is this something that is beneficial between the two of us, or is this something that I am just pouring into that is not necessarily satisfying the need that I have, but also growing me in some capacity. Now, if it's growing me, some sandpaper is necessary. All right. Some, abrasive things are necessary in order to push us out of our comfort zone. And that's what's up. That's, that's fine. That's, as long as we see it as such. If this is something that is harming you mentally, physically, emotionally, it's not so much a benefit to you in, staying in that situation. So being very mindful of, the balance of where you are, being in the balance of how we show up, how we're, not just how we're being seen, because, everyone sees things. We can all be in the same situation and see something completely different, because we all have our own experiences and perspectives that we bring to the situation. But being very mindful to be communicative about those things and giving grace to others to, say their piece of how they are perceiving it, and listening. Communication is more than just speaking and getting out what you want to say. It's more than, your perspective of being real. Your perspective of being real doesn't necessarily mean that it is the truth for everyone that's, in that situation. So being mindful of that, growing in, not, sticking your fingers in your ears and, la, 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 when it comes to seeing things from other people's perspective. All right. We're growing and learning. That's what we're doing. All right. TT Music Oracle message for collective. All right. Really getting that Ascension. Okay. We have Thieves in the Temple by Prince. Let It Flow by Tony Braxton. A Whole New World by Regina Bell and Peebo Bryson. Under the Deck, we have Happy Feelings by Frankie Beverly featuring Maze. All right. This was also one of our underlying energies in one of the readings that I did previously. Can't remember which one. I want to say it was Pisces, but all right, let's see. Whatever this was that came across as someone trying to steal your shine, steal your thunder is what I'm getting. It's very helpful to just be in the flow, because recognizing and realizing that a place, space, or individual that brings chaos, that does things to steal, kill, and destroy is not something that you want to, that's not going to feed your happy feelings. It's not. But once you get into the place of understanding why something is happening, you know how to navigate. You know how to put up your boundaries and understand how, where, if you making boundaries for peace for your life is something that disturbs somebody else's peace, then it's really about, well, why are my boundaries now disturbing your peace? What I must have been doing something or giving something that, you profited off of in order for my boundaries of, saying no or what have you, to cause you to be so in an uproar where you feel like you have to come and, I'm doing something to you. So, being mindful of those things. It's okay to be told no. I have learned that this week with, myself, that in saying that I am not obligated to do anything, I also have to give the grace and understand that no one else is obligated to anything as well. So we're getting in that place of recognition and flow and letting things be as they are and seeing them as they are, when it comes to being a mirror and being a reflection of the energy that we are in around. Okay? And in doing so, you get a whole other different kind of perspective. Your mind, that's where you are able to grab onto the renewal of your mind and the changing of your mind when you focus more on, what's building, what's helping, what's growing, and understanding that we're all in that same process. We're just on, we're just doing it from different levels of perspective. Everybody's on their own journey. Doing that and recognizing that, understanding that, and, it releases the resentment. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. It releases resentment. So, from me to anyone else, it's we're all on this journey of a learning process and recalibrating and creating healthy, not just boundaries, but healthy ways of communicating. Some of us, raising my hand, are relearning how to communicate. Communication, again, doesn't just mean you saying what you want to say and what you need to say and getting out your words. It's also about listening, and not listening to respond, but listening to understand where that person is coming from. And it's not just about words. I watched, it was a Red Table Talk with Will Smith and Kevin Hart, and realizing and understanding that, when you are focused and you are building and you are creating that world that you are in, yeah, you can, be a, fuck your feelings. And in some instances, that is the way that we are taught to, delve and deal with the business aspect of life and, what needs to be done and taken care of. Whereas, on the other side of that, they were speaking about how they deal with their family and deal with people more closely related and intimate to them. And you cannot, deal with, the business world and, going out with, society and everybody the same way that you deal with your family and people who are close to you. And I think that is part of what this ascension is for all of us. And that's learning how to deal with each other and giving each other grace, but also, being healthy with who's close and who isn't. All right. So quickly, let's get through the cards. Wild unknown animal spirit message for the collective. All right. We have nightingale. This is air energy. This is, speaking out in the dark, saying words that are, for some, this is asking for help. For others, this is being a voice for those who do not have one. But it is still, in bringing light to a situation. Some of us today are bringing light to a situation. Under the deck, we have the fox. And okay, the fox, we've had this. The fox speaks about things that were once needing to be moved on quickly, doing, using your mind, using your intellect, using your cunning and know-how to get things done. Of course, clever from Miss Erica Badu, just using what you have, using what is at hand to for some, get yourself out of a bind. For others is to, expand your way of expression. Some of this also is, that negative side to, being considered a sly fox or what have you. Going back to this thieves in the temple energy, whatever this is, whatever it was that was so intent on being slick and sly and being your downfall, you are now speaking to that, and it is creating, it's breaking through that darkness and actually getting you to shining some light on something. Your voice is speaking light to something. All right. Fairy Oracle. We have, card number 32, Iris of the Rainbows. And this is, getting to the point of the matter, pointing you in a positive direction and actually pointing the situation in a more positive direction. It's, getting to the heart of something, going directly to the source, exchanging words, thoughts, and ideas, okay, and creating more of a well wish than the well running dry. I'm getting. Okay, under the deck we have card number 29, Tam the Poet. This is from what I am seeing here underneath the deck right here, this is someone or what have you. This could be you. Take it as it applies, okay? Being very clever and slick, sly, quick thinking with their words. Whatever that was doing, they were very focused on being creative with their words, and in doing so, this is now for some coming into the understanding of just how powerful your words are, and realizing that some of the harsh and negative things that are said, how they impact and direct your path. This could be you, let's start there. You speaking to yourself, and or you speaking to others and using specific words to direct their emotions. Some of you, this is understanding how you work and how you say words and how that directs something. And it could very well be, I'm not seeing anything as far as direct communication. This is more so coming across as words being put out there. All right. We have card number 6, third eye chakra being opened. And gosh, for some, this is communication. It could be telepathic. It could also be through energy, as far as directed action and speech of saying something, and you knowing that it's going to reach your target audience or the targeted person, but not doing so directly. We have card number 6 as well, material and spiritual prosperity. So let me see what's under here. Under the deck, we have another card number 6, and it is memories of love. There's pointed direction. Going back to this iris of the rainbows, pointed direction of seeing and understanding how the past energies, and this could be a place of business, this could be specifically, it could be family or an old relationship. Seeing how these things, these people, these energies have impacted and reflected to you what it is that you need to grow from, and understanding that it comes in kind of in a passive, I'm hearing passive aggressive is what I'm getting. But another message that I'm getting is in you understanding how things work, finally seeing how you speaking things into being into yourself, or keeping thoughts to yourself, or what have you, however you communicate it with yourself, you are understanding how speaking words now is directing your path. This is using affirmations. Oh my gosh. You're changing the way that you think and see things, and using affirmations and seeing how building into yourself is building you spiritually, building you emotionally. It's changing how you work. It's changing how you allow things from the past to affect how you do things in the present and in your future. I like this, y'all. All right. Where are we going with this? Where are we going? Card number 32. We have 2 card number 32s out here, all right? Card number 32, Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. This is you learning that how you speak, how you present yourself very much has to do with being divinely guided right now. So releasing and letting go of old patterns of, self-talk, and listening more to the guidance of divine, listening more to the guidance of that you want to receive, the beautiful, loving, high frequency energy and space of where you want to be, rather than the negative self-talk of listening to other people's opinions about what's going on, what you're doing. My left ear is ringing really loud right now. Card number 29, Giraffe Spirit. See the bigger picture. This is what's going on. This is what you've done. This is what you've gone into yourself to do, is seeing how you showed up, taking accountability of that, taking accountability of your words, and why things are so impacted and impactful with what you're saying, how you're acting, how you're showing up. This is how you're showing up for yourself, and then how you're showing up for others through your words, deeds, and actions. Ooh, I like this. I like it. I like it. All right. Advice. Advice. We have: your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Using your words wisely. Being accountable for what you say. Recognizing that you create your whole entire existence yourself. God's there to guide, of course. God is there to guide, but it is up to you what action you take. Under the deck, we have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. As you focus on you and come into the understanding of you and why you are acting the way that you are, speaking the way that you are, doing things how you do them, it brings in more awareness and more understanding of how you are perceived, how you are received, how you gain, how you understand in the whole big picture of things in the world. This is really good, guys. It really is. It's really good. It is just how you use what you know, how you put this this new knowledge into practice. And as you learn that and as you apply that, things start to go in a more positive direction for you, and whatever needs to be relinquished and left behind, you are allowing that as a means of, allowing flow. And if it's meant to come back to you, it will. But if it is not, you let it go in peace. I like it. I like it a lot. It's not an easy concept to grasp and move forward with, but it makes everything clearer. There is more perspective. There's more understanding. Again, you may not like it, but it is, this is recognizing truth in the bigger picture of things. All right, Nuggets, that is what I have. I am not seeing any particular signs here at this time. I'll say Gemini and Pisces, because of course, Jupiter and Neptune are both retrograde in those signs right now, or in the sign of Pisces right now, and that has a lot to do with expanding your consciousness and understanding and seeing, it's actually seeing the bigger picture of things. So, all right, I love you. I love you from my soul, and I send you all blessings and light. Take care.